Good morning, Sunday Brook fam. My name is Ashley Bell, if I don't know you. And so I wanted to comment a little bit about Debbie Evert's Devo about faith over fear. Something that really stuck out to me is when she talked about how you can let fear, just like the the feeling of fear, control you, or you can just let it just be there. And for me, a lot of times fear can control me, especially in the circumstance that we're in now. Some of the things that I have experienced, some of the fears is just kind of not knowing the unknown and honestly being afraid of being alone. I am a single woman, and so knowing that with all of this happening, the likelihood of me finding a man in this lovely COVID-19 is very unlikely right now, And so I think for me, it just has been really hard just with that. And then also, what's hard is knowing that that there's no control over my health. Like, that's all God. And I'm just like, I'm wanting him, and I've thought these things and even prayed these things at the beginning, that God come in and swoop in, like, fix this, like, eradicate COVID-19. Like, what are you doing, bro? And I've noticed that the way that I think about God and the way that I think about fear is just not biblical at all. Something that I found the center of when I have these fears is mostly the absence of God, where I'm always thinking, where is he at? Is he not here? Why is he not around? And I think of the verse that Debbie used at the end where she said that we should memorize it, which I totally agree. It's Isaiah 41:10, where it talks about, do not fear, for I am with you, for I am the Lord. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And just remembering that God is with us. And also she also used the verse, John 14:27, about peace and how God gives us peace, but he also is peace. And so just remembering that for me, with everything happening, even with the Ahmad Atterbury situation, that's been really hard for me, just thinking of my family members, brothers, my dad, cousins who could be affected, who I'm affected by it. And so I think something like that for me is really important for me, to spend quality time with God and remembering my identity and who my identity is in. And how God has made me a person who's not supposed to be fearful of these things. But I am supposed to be strong and knowing that he is with me, he is in me always, and that he is my ultimate comforter. And so I just want to encourage you, like you say, there are some things that I don't have answers to, into how to feel comfort all the time with struggles and everything, or with things that I can't change, either be my skin color or just the health circumstance. I can't change those things, but something that I know that will never change is God, and how he loves me and how he's there for me. And just, just all the things that he's done for me. I mean, even with all these things that have been happening, I've been being able to have just tons of time with God, tons of time every day. And it's been amazing. And then also this has opened so many gospel conversations in my household, as in with my parents, and my brothers and sisters, and that's awesome. And so, I think there's so many small blessings in these things, and honestly big blessings, but we see them as small, within these circumstances and these situations. So I would just encourage you all just to memorize those verses that Debbie put at the bottom of her page, and also remembering that fear is okay. It's okay to feel fear, but do not let fear control you. Okay, guys, have a good day.